Mr. Pai, in various companies, are people now hiring more humans, or are they now financing and stretching out their resources for more AI tools? I'm asking you this because has AI reduced the number of junior developers that, let's say, a company needs? And if AI improves, let's say, about 30% more next year, would these companies relatively hire lesser freshers?
I think we're being a little myopic by only looking at the coders and the developers. If you talk to any CA, if you talk to any professional, you talk to any lawyer and anyone as well, the drafting capabilities of these AI tools and their research capabilities far outstrip what you see even 3 or 4 year associates end up actually doing. I think what's happening as of now, the senior partners who understand how to use these systems are actually becoming far more efficient by using them as opposed to relying on their teams itself, for that matter. Now, what will the future of work end up actually look like? I think that's a question everyone's been asking. The future of work will end up actually pairing every single human that you have in your team with some of these AI experts, because to steer these AI experts to end up actually getting the best part, the real skill is no longer about answering questions, it's about figuring out what question to ask. That's why a large number of people have to upskill themselves in terms of prompt engineering. Now, me actually using Claude, OpenAI, or Gemini for that matter, versus another person actually using it, even though we're using the same systems, we'll end up getting fundamentally different outputs. The
Yeah.
whisperer, the tech whisperer who knows how to ask a question, who knows where the failures of these systems end up actually being, that
Yeah.
becomes the most valuable person. So it's no longer about hiring in bulk and trying to train them. If you understand these skills, you end up inhabiting these skills, and AI native, you will have a
No, you're
fantastically
absolutely right,
strong
Mr.
work
Pai.
trajectory as well.
What I'm trying to get at, and we could sound myopic here. The idea is to look at the Indian aspect, and what we actually sell to the entire world. We're talking about IT stocks that are crashing even as AI stocks are soaring. Look at some of those numbers that we mentioned earlier on. Is the market telling us that AI is not a tool anymore? It's a replacement.
No, I think what the market is telling us that they don't no longer know how to value these IT stocks. I think what we're seeing as of now is a complete repricing. The PE multiples that they enjoyed have actually collapsed because they're now trying to figure out, look, if a single tool can actually come in and you no longer need 20 people, you can actually do 2 engineers along with these tools. How can you end up actually billing on the basis of heads, the number of seats you end up actually occupying? So the fundamental basis of revenue generation for these companies is actually under threat. Now, make no mistake, IT services and AI services will be a very, very strong component of this going forward, but you're no longer reliant on headcount. I think the headcount reduction will end up actually seeing an increase in efficiency, but that also corresponds to increase in training. Now, the question that the market is asking these IT companies is, look, how are you going to give us comfort that your revenue is not going to get undone? The clients and the stickiness that you end up developing can end up increasing. And how are you going to end up actually helping clients integrate AI? Because there's no large company who's going to buy 100 cloud
But
subscriptions, give it to their team and say, go build whatever bots and systems that you want. IT services will play a role, but not in terms of headcount,
But
only in
isn't
terms
the
of quality.
headcount important for us Indians? I mean, am I understanding all of this wrong? The headcount is what we're known for, isn't it?
No, we are known for quality services. Even the BPO segment that actually came about, we were actually known for the fact that command over the English language, the ability to end up actually being professional, the ability to end up actually working that. The BPO sector has actually gone away from India to a large extent to other countries.
All right.
Now, when it comes to AI also, you have companies like TCS, etc., claiming that they have 1 lakh AI trained engineers. Now, these engineers are going to end up actually enabling them. Will they continue to remain 1 lakh in terms of number? The answer is no. The low hanging fruit when it comes to technology and technology hiring is actually gone away. So therefore, the upskilling that's required as of now is, how are these new talent coming in? How well can they end up actually using AI? Will they go and hire 30,000 people from tier 3, tier 4 colleges? The answer is no. Will they continue to hire sizable numbers? The answer is yes. Now, the
Okay.
talent that's
Okay.
released, what upskilling can end up happening? That's
All
the
right. All right.
multi-million dollar
Just
question.